Has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Detroit Lions. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Here's Jarvis Landry now on the return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
And I cannot lag. And that's for the... Oh my God.
Carry now for Nick Chubb. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
And I cannot lag.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he stopped immediately there. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power,
I picked the wrong play.
You got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think
so.
And
he fires one that's intercepted.
What's up, Tim?
Tracy Walker, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they prove their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And I cannot lag.
From the gun, here's Swift. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Now, look, that wasn't a huge game.
Nah,
Those are the types of
I'm
carries
tanking,
I think
Tim.
they were missing in their loss last
I gotta
week. They couldn't
lose
get
on
it going
purpose
the ground.
so I can rebuild my team.
Did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball.
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense.
I'm going to start winning next season. Next season, that's what I'm going to start.
This was the era we were in.
Giving them the
Always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he's able to get most
On my
of it.
team, I need everything. The Lions will do bad. I
That's a
need
really nice job by them picking up the run
Lions
blitz
is a
and
bad
detecting
team.
it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Shit, why?
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. On the sneak, it's Hurts. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Partner, on my my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close. And it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice,
Yeah.
talking about what they need to get done,
Yeah, it's tragic. It's tragic over here. But I'm gonna be alright next season.
in terms of winning. They've got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's
oh, you didn't get it.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They'll run for it.
Oh, we stopped.
Boy, is he close. Did he get there?
Oh,
no, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamal Williams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Niggas chat like I won't do work. If he run, get it in his gut.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
Don't do it. Ah, he beat him. Who is that? That's Anthony Schwartz. Wow. Okay.
Detroit's 20. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Christmas time.
Handoff comes to Chubb.
We'll talk about this.
He takes this down about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Mayfield dumps this to his running back Chubb, and he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Let's take 3, bro.
About a good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And then it rained all night long.
Gostkowski's kick is good. And still trailing. It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work.
He got Jamie Gillian as his kicker. I do that too. That's smart. I like Jamie Gillian. But Jamie Gillian, whoever the fuck his name is. That's a Scottish hammer though.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Hurts to throw. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. Here's a diving catch right side. A big pickup of 38.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The sack there by Roquan Smith. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Yeah, sir. It's a caution kick. I do this. I do this.
This will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means
I'm not even trying to stop around. That shit's still
stuff. You never know where it's going to end up.
Romeo Okwara in on the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back near his goal line. Here's Mayfield.
Got him. And they answer shorts fast. I'm going to keep pressing him, though.
The first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
The Browns on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Play fake. Mayfield. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm going to just stop blitzing, bro, because you don't have time to throw the ball. All you got to do is throw it up to Anthony Short. I'm pressing him.
But just couldn't find anyone open.
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. On 3rd down, Mayfield. Trying to lay one up deep. It got his man complete.
That's all you got to do for real.
Have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down. That last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays high.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Now a diving catch made just beyond the line of scrimmage. And he's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes, he just takes off and goes, and I think that...
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery.
That was not a bad.
He can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
Oh, God.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Hurts. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And he's able to get this one.
He got Harrison Smith. Is that Harrison Smith I just seen?
Second catch for him
today. Harrison Smith.
Up a first down.
Ain't no way that was just Harrison Smith.
Read right there because it's zone coverage. So
it looked like it. He hit like it. It had to be Harrison Smith.
And they pick up a first
I didn't get to see. I don't know how he got Harrison Smith though. That's crazy.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Yeah. I'm about making money. Y'all can listen and there's nothing funny.
Throwing his Hurts. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example.
I got to work and I'm moved down.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. This throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third
Black never wasting a star.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's going to be a pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
He wasn't looking at nothing from me. I just went from the
He's going to be there and take him down to the ground.
I click fake punt actually. Oh, I think I get a fake punt.
It just gave up another one
I
now.
bet that ain't real.
They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys.
And look at this. It's a fake. This is incomplete. A huge gamble. It's not paid.
They grinding.
The punt. It doesn't work
the shit
out.
that you wanted to stand. I got some bullshit. One hell up. Say you gonna do this, you gonna do that. I ain't never seen you do a thing. Gun your ass sound like a do-rag.
Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Don't get split like a fraction.
He was brought down by
Big
Guy Onwuzurike. Second and 10.
We see us, we all look in magazines.
A give. This is Chubb.
Who is that? Is that Han? Who's number 2? I don't know. Number 2 just made a play though.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
That block shit was crazy. That was on G-Jig Wills too.
Two minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7.
I'm finna start chewing clock. I'm not finna sit through this, bro.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker
They
in the
know
business,
how I bleed.
the coach.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down.
You threw that, bro?
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a loose football.
I was on the trenches slide with them great diggers.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right.
Before I signed the deal, posted on Hudson J. Scott after
he can
my
fight
man
only
to
to
see
about
it.
the 4. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
And we behind the wheel. My shorties high key been in blocks. They gon' slide with the We lost some soldiers in that war, so they've been trying to kill. I be Dolo with my ice on, I've been trying to chill. Who is number 2, bro? That nigga making plays.
They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do.
Change, nigga. I'm from that 1300 block, I'm still the same. Ain't no I bleed.
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going to play action since you ran it
I
twice.
go play, I go to war by my grave. I was in the trenches sliding with them grave diggers. Oh yeah, where you going? Where you going? That's big man. Ain't no playing both sides with her. Please make them out of protrude. Bitches should leave and they sneak this and I think they sorta confused. Please stop running your mouth, go busting, no missing, and niggas get put on the news. You going through what you losing now.
4th down, Mayfield. He's got it.
Niggas be clowns putting no social to media. I don't do shit but amuse. I don't forget. Best of wish you say we're gonna get you from your move. My shooters from Hellraiser. I played the block, running them drills by my lonely. I had to go open school, fighting his ice so I could spend my last and all the drugs I abuse. Down on my ass, don't do a fuck with me. So like I ain't nothing to lose, I'm in my bag. Just on the road, keep moving, cause I ain't got shit to do.
You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes?
I'm from that 1300 block, I'm still the same nigga.
Into the end zone. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league.
I said I was on 2 o'clock. I forgot.
When he flips on the tape, he's like, I should have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives.
Timeout, bro.
The Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
I got some charges just pinning in something that's aggravating. First nigga brewing my city, so they supposed to hit. I done made over 100 grand. That's a good play. That's a good ass play. You hang out because you capped up. You don't like me and I don't like you.
As the first half is winding down, and the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime. Gostkowski for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will start here at the 25.
I told that bitch I got my car. Go yard on my waist. Go yard on my waist. Now I'm getting K.
No reason to do anything.
Like go goddamn.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Like, I lost a lot of friends, but who gives a fuck? I got the money now, that's all that I want. She ate me for lunch, feeling Tupac, I'm a dog.
Back underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, it's Corey Ballantyne. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Like, oh, goddamn, that's the bitch that I want.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some across his body, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover. And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive, this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. His second touchdown on the season. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Well, what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown. I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs. If you're over on the bench with your defensive man, there's something you can do on the next series. All of a sudden you have a change. You got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go. Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times? That, among other things. Maybe some words we can't share here. Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG. SEC violation. No doubt. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh. That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance. Maybe play action? I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender. Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. But first down, Hurts. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation. So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them. And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there. Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
And the Lions are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Please.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. No, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Curtains finally closing. That was quite a show.
3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10.
But it's over now.
Now Mayfield. He'll buy some time. He can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. His big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. This pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Really had me going.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th.
Curtains finally closing.
That was quite a show. And they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep.
Goes to you. For making
Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they're used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Now it's time to go.
Going up top. He's complete.
So very entertaining.
Baker Mayfield only 6
But
he
it's
can certainly sling it.
over
And we saw evidence of that right there. Extra point try for Gostkowski.
But it's over.
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Valentine to return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Tomorrow left me yesterday. The streets took my heart away. My enemies close, my friends ain't too far away. What's my big gang? I wish we could live forever. I used to want the rings, now I want me something better. But that fame brought me cheddar. For her, I got my bread up getting money OT. I was getting tired of ducking the
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think I wasn't a quarterback. But number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having
thrown better days. They can kill me by tomorrow, like me yesterday. I fell in love once the streets took my heart away. My enemies close, my friends ain't too far away.
We'll see what they do.
How the fuck you gonna lose it if you don't pick? How the fuck you gonna choose? I'm going by my own rules.
So the big play gets him across
midfield now for first and 10. Cliffhanger.
He'll look to throw.
Nigga, I'ma stay dangerous.
Forced down to his left. He's got, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
I can put me by tomorrow, like me yesterday. I fell in love once the streets took my heart away. My enemies close, my friends ain't too far away. I need better days. They can give me back tomorrow.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
My name is close.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. On the handoff, this is Swift. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Swift. And he pushes forward and comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Flush to his right. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jalen Hurts, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Lions are able to get a score back in the final stages.
I picked the wrong play again. While in my spinner van, I'm staring at the calls passing.
So the Lion offense,
especially me and dogs mention. They fucking rap nigga fucking future, so my life was harder. I went and got it out the mud, that's on my mama's daughter. Get that from my father. You know y'all love me more. It's like a Daytona Charger.
Flushed out right.
But I can't get no sleep. I'm up thinking about it. So.
And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15.
When I lost you, I lost my love. My heart didn't have a purpose. When you left it, tell me how to love is finally working. Should've stayed and waited, cause you made a better person. Wake up in the morning, then I ask myself, if life was living, should I blast myself? Don't wanna be a number, but then sometimes I wanna do all of this rain come with sunshine. Yeah.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Go ahead and see a little bit different.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
I put that in the low-key. Now you telling all your friends that I'm different with the old me, taking these drugs. I'm like an OG. Can't tell me that you know love. Better show me locked in pain. You my cold D. All the time, every waste. We gon' need some match and roll leaves. Go with you ride if it's a stole leaf. Go with you ride if it's a... Girl, I got some bad luck with love, so don't judge. You say you the one, so that makes two of us. You know, I got some problems, don't really trust. Took a little minute for my heart to adjust. You know, got some problems, don't really trust. On the fall for a scrub. Oh! Ooh, they dirty. Make me mad what I did. We gonna take a trip. Vacation, 1,000 miles from the crib. We should never quit. Brothers calling me through a whole fit. I was running to a bag to stay up out the mix. So you know I'm stretching through my brothers in the brick. Think I'm with a bitch, but I'm probably making hits. I like the better on you, low key. Now you telling all your friends that I'm different. Ain't the old me taking these drugs. I'm about to OD. About to been paying you my cold D. For all the time that we waste, we gonna need some match and roll leads. Girl, would you ride if it's a stole lead? Girl, would you ride if it's... Every time I make 10, you gon' want not a call. Pass my system, the quote, we gon' ball. Got a call from the gang, said he finna break the law. No, I gotta go, no, I gotta get involved. Break up, make up, we done been through it all. Crawl for our walks, stood 10 toes tall.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock,
see
if you can continue to tick it down.
You don't know.
You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to
possess the
football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use
exactly.
timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They've called this number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time. So make sure you get in shape.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall
Miss Mary
around the
Mac.
line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll
you said she made you play Miss Mary Mac? What? That's not even a game.
Here's Mayfield. Sliding out of the
pocket. I don't know what you meant.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
Sound like a bunch of cap to me.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
I definitely do. I don't know what's your problem. I say you definitely do.
Here's 2nd and 10.
About time.
From the gun, it's Hurts. This is caught. Touchdown.
You smart, you get paid this Friday.
Quintez Cephus with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
It's not a crow. Yeah, no, it wasn't a crow. It's not a crow.
Here we go now as we get set for a big
walking
two-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it.
I said that's a Ruby.
That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know
it's going to have some weight. Yes, it is. Oh, it's called a Robin. I tweet.
Big body to keep people away from the football.
That's what I'm talking about.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Ah, smack you. I ain't finna push nothing in time. It's 4.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score.
Now you're trying to talk to me.
How many times now? Teams
now you're trying to talk to me.
They go in the coast mode.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You'll never say that. Now you saying that because I feel it. I got fans for it.
Talents on full display there. That was some kind of run.
Look at you.
The point after try for Gostkowski. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
I'm down here. No.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Again, still.
From his end zone, it's Corey Ballantyne. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Shut up. No, you do not.
They'll drop to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts.
Dots. They gotta do this, bud.
Sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch.
Stop playing, bro. Like I ain't him for real.
For him now. It's a first down. They'll look to throw.
That should be TR.
That'll be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
What are you doing? Stop.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Stop.
Back to throw here.
Making that noise.
Taken down inside the 30.
That clacking noise.
Game in sync now. They've got another first down. This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
I don't make no noise, bro. Don't lie.
They'll look to throw again. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. From the 22, Hurts.
I thought that. Good game.
Greedy Williams picks it off. Here he goes inside.
Nah,
takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Gostkowski for the point after. And the lead is up to 15 now.
So, shut up. Shut up. Don't it.
Following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Greedy Williams picks it off, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. They'll run with Chubb, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because in the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Browns, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Lions, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll have a quick turnaround as they're back in action Thursday at noon Eastern for the traditional Thanksgiving Day game in Detroit.
Not bad. What you saying? What you was saying? What was you saying? Yeah. What were you saying? What was you saying? Stop talking to me, bro. I'll smack you. Okay. I hit you in your shit. I hit you in your shit. That's your problem. Fix your phone. Shut up. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Stop. How do the Saints and the Falcons got worse records than me? I wasn't talking to you. On me. For sure. I can drive what you do.